welcome back, and today I get to share with you an amazing trip, even though it was only about 48 hours long, with Now Foods and their entire immersion event, where I got to go to Illinois, to where their production facility is, to their headquarters, meet their CEO, see how they do things there, and just get the trip of a lifetime, even though it was only 48 hours long. So hope you guys enjoy this video, just a couple snapshots along with the blog post link below that tells a little bit more about it and my heart and why I love this company. So stay tuned, and also for the blog post linked down below, there is a recipe and there is a soothing bath salts recipe, DIY, even though Sarah Grace over here is not DIY, trendy, anything like that. I did make my own bath salts with this company, so go check out those two recipes over on the blog post link below. Alright, so this video is just going to kind of show you guys a little bit of my experience, because for me, words just don't do justice. I love photos, I love video. That's why I have a YouTube channel, that's why I have an Instagram. So what this event was to fly some incredible other bloggers up there along with myself and just get to tour their facilities, see how they do things, see their heart behind their company, and just kind of get to test out some of their products and everything. So I actually have gotten to try out their products for the last year now. I've used their products, so this wasn't new to me. I am a full supporter of this company. I love them. So I flew into Chicago. It was an amazing, flying in over this beautiful water. Got picked up by a car, and I was like, wow, I feel like royalty right now. But there's two other bloggers in the car, so I got to meet them very quickly. And just, it's so fun to meet people behind the blog, because I know their blog name, I know their Instagram name, but it's so cool to finally put a face to them and just kind of get to know them on a more personal level. So we arrived at the hotel. The FitFluential team and the Now Foods team were there giving samples out of some of the yummy clusters and nuts and sesame sticks that I love. And they gave us water bottles. Then I got a key to my own room and got up to my room, where there's two huge bags full of tons of supplements, lotions, oils, pastas, protein powders. It was crazy. I was just I am being treated like a queen right now. But it was so good. So I was just looking at this and I'm like, this makes me appreciate everything, all the hard work I always put into things, just everything, because it's experiences like this, it's people that I'm being surrounded by right now that are so inspiring, so encouraging, that make everything I do worth it. And just also encourage and inspire me to become better and to keep going. So love this whole trip and all. But anyways, so that night we flew in, got to the hotel, went out to dinner, and got to hear the CEO speak, which was so awesome.
I'm very confident that you will be. Let me talk a little bit about our company. We are a wholesale manufacturer and distributor of natural products. We manufacture supplements, we manufacture personal care products, we manufacture natural and organic foods.
A lot about just the heart of the company and how they're just trustworthy, they're family owned. It was just really cool to see a company that you can trust, and also just to know that they were going to be open with all of us and tour us through their facilities. Not many companies would do that. They don't actually want you to see what's going on behind the scenes, but this company was so open, and the next day showed that. And so after a yummy dinner of salmon and a beet salad with goat cheese toast, and then a chocolate brownie with ice cream, if you saw that on my Instagram, everything in moderation except for that. But the next morning we woke up at 6 a.m. Actually woke up at 5:30, 5:45, didn't get out of bed till 5:50, but had to be down in the lobby at 6 a.m. It is 6 a.m. and we are going down to do a group workout and then get ready for the day. So come along with me. So fun. I got to do a group workout at Lifetime Fitness with all of them. We got provided cashew bites for a pre-workout kind of little snack if we needed it, which they were so yummy. And then We got post-workout smoothies provided by Now Foods, which was again really good. And I was just like, wow, like I'm literally just getting handed food and drinks right and left, and I feel like royalty. So we took the bus back to the hotel, got ready, got a really nice breakfast out by the golf course. It was just yummy and fun, and just more time to talk to all the bloggers and get to know them on a more personal level. I like know them all by their food and everything, but it's so cool to hear their heart. Then we packed up and got ready to go to their production facility, to the building where all the magic happens, all the packaging happens, everything. And this is what I mean by they are so open. We got dressed up in cool goggles, coats, hair nets, everything, if you saw that on Instagram too. And we went in, we got to tour how pills were being put into bottles and everything, and it's just so cool to see all the different machines and everything. And they have over $40 million worth of equipment just to like test their products to make sure it's what the label says, what they're claiming that they're giving you, and just that they're giving you quality products. So that was amazing to hear. Like, that's crazy. They do all their testing inside their own building because they have the means to do it versus having to send it off, wait weeks to get it back, and then give it to you guys. So just hearing about the entire process, seeing how it all works was so cool. And then we got to go to their headquarters where we got a yummy lunch catered in by Whole Foods. We got some more taste testing of all the yummy sesame sticks and nuts that they have. And one really cool part of that tour was that they explained to us why their products for their stevia is called Better Stevia.
Many of you may already know this, some of you may not. Many stevia products, competitors in the industry, will identify and isolate one single stevia rhodioxide, which is intensely sweet, but also has a bitter aftertaste. We process organic stevia leaves, enzymatically break down the whole leaf extract, and we end up retaining all of the stevia sides or rhodioxides in the leaf, including Rev A, but it has a more balanced flavor and sweetness to it without as much of the bitterness. So we call our product better, not bitter.
So that was awesome because I've realized that as I use their stevia that it doesn't have that bitter taste. I can bake with it, especially their sugarless sugar, which isn't stevia, but it's amazing too. It measures cup by cup like sugar and actually bakes well, browns well. But they're Better Stevia. I use in my coffee all the time and I don't recognize that bitter taste, and now I know why, so that was really cool. Then during the lunch we had Dr. Bazillion talk, and she was awesome. I got to know her at dinner the night before. She talked about food tribes and the gluten-free diet, the vegan and vegetarian diet, and raw diet, and then also the paleo diet. So it was cool to hear all about the backgrounds of all those diets, how they do or don't affect performance, and just everything like that. If you want any more details on any of those diets, let me know in the comments below, and maybe I'll make a separate video for that. Then it was spa time, and we got to use their essential oils that Now Foods also has. That's the cool thing about Now Foods. They have food products, they have supplements, they have beauty and health products, and like all these oils. So we got to make our own soothing bath salts in tea bags, and then we also got to make a spray oil for us to have. And I was just like lathering myself up with these oils because they were so good. I like smelled like it the entire plane ride home. So that was fun. And then last but not least, we went in and we got an oil taste test because they create a lot of different flavored oils, and it was so yummy to do. And we also made our own mason jar salads by just using a lot of their products, their nuts, their quinoa, their grains, everything like that. But the oil taste testing was awesome. I loved it. Like, I don't think I was actually doing it right. It was funny the noise you're supposed to make when you oil taste test. But they also have coconut oil infusions, which literally they have a garlic flavored one and a butter one. And the coconut oil literally tastes like butter or like has a hint of garlic. And so it would be the best thing to cook with. Put coconut oil infusions butter one on popcorn. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for that. So that was that. So yummy. The oil taste testing was hilarious and funny and yummy all at the same time. And just the entire tour of both facilities, you just saw how much everybody loved their job. So it was really awesome to just see their faces light up as they talked and explained about the hardware they were talking about, or these huge words that I had no idea what they were saying, but it was a passion to them. Like, they loved it, and that alone just meant so much to see. So all in all, this trip was amazing. I also got to meet Power Cakes Casey for the first time, and she's awesome. Like, it was like we were twins separated from birth. We had everything in common and more. Even though she lives in Rhode Island, we're so happy that we get to go to Blogfest together in LA in July. So just like about a month later, we'll be reunited. But it was so cool to meet people like her that I've gone back and forth commenting with and blogging with, but have never actually met in person. So this trip was just awesome. I was treated so well, and it was just so cool to see the heart and the mission behind this company. So, hope you guys liked this little fun tour and this little fun trip video. Comment below anything you found cool or fun, and make sure to check the blog post down below for the 2 recipes that I'm sharing. So until next time, guys, comment down below your favorite Now Foods products if you use them. Thanks for the support. Click the thumbs up and subscribe if you aren't already. Bye, guys.